Hello everyone, welcome. So I'm going to talk about the FYERS API, what it is and how we are going to use it. So as I've written here, FYERS API is a set of REST-like APIs that provide integration with their in-house trading platform. And essentially we can use Python or other languages to interact with the FYERS broker. So we can place orders. As I've written, you can access the trade book, you can find out what is your net position, you can place multiple orders, you can modify them, you can cancel them, you can find out what are your holdings. Essentially you can create a complete strategy using the FYERS API. So obviously the first thing is, how do we get the API or what is the main library? So there is a link that I've given here, which is pypi.org/projects/FYERS-API v3. We are currently using the version 3. So let me quickly show you. This is the main page, and you can go through more details about it. But the most important part is, how do we install the FYERS API? For that, you will have to do pip install FYERS-API v3. To do that, in your IntelliJ or any of the different IDEs, just go to the terminal, and once you are at the terminal, you can go to command prompt, and then as it's written there, just copy paste this pip install FYERS.API v3 and press enter. Since I've already installed it, I'm not doing it, but once you press enter, it will install all the important libraries which are there. Next, let us talk about how do we create the account. So to create the account, you can go to https://fyers.in. So let me just quickly show you. This is the website. You can just click on sign up now, and it will ask you to fill some details, let's say your email ID or your phone number. And once you click that, it's a relatively straightforward process. You can click it, and within a couple of days, or maybe even in a single day, your account might get set up. And once you are all set up, this is how the account looks like, or this is the final portal, which is the trade.fyers.in. And essentially, as you can see, it's the state-of-an-art portal. You have the charts on the left side, you have the watch list, and right at the bottom, whatever trades that you will be placing, you will see your positions, what is your orders, what are your all positions, what are your holdings. Everything will be shown on a single page, and obviously you can get more details of your account by clicking on one of these links above. The next point is the FYERS community. So this is very important. There is a dedicated community provided by FYERS, where if you have any doubts, you can just raise questions, and you will get answers. A lot of time people from the FYERS team will be answering you. So you can create an account here, and then as you can see, there's a live feed going on, or you can directly ask a question. And once you ask it, you will keep getting results. Someone or the other will be posting what is happening at FYERS. So for example, you can see here what is the new thing that is happening in FYERS, or if you have a doubt, you can just write in your doubt, and someone will be able to answer you to get your query solved. And the final part is the API's key generation. So obviously, when we are going to use the FYERS API, we need to create what is called the API ID. I'm not going to discuss about the API ID right now, because there is going to be a separate video on that. But the idea is that you will be able to do it from this link. So I'll quickly show you this link. So once you go to this link, you will have to click on create app. And once you do that, like I said, there is a complete process. I will be showing you how to do that. At the end of creating of your API, you will get what is called an app ID and a secret ID. And before we end, let's also talk about what is called the rate limits. So when we are placing any orders, or let's say when we are getting any data, we will be using what is called the rate limit, and you can get all the information from the documentation page. So this is the very important link, FYERS API-docs v3. As I said, we are in the third version right now, and you can see here that there are rate limits. So per second, I can place 10 calls. Per minute, I can place 200 calls, and per day I can place 1 lakh calls. That's a lot of data that I can find. And finally, like I said, when you will be creating your account will have different features. So you can click on the basics, where you will get just the profile details of your account. If you want to get transaction info, then you will get the orders, your positions, your trades, your holdings, your funds. Basically, it's only view. You cannot place any trades. If you also allow order placement, you will be able to get all this, along with you will be able to place orders, modify orders, cancel orders, and exit and convert positions. And finally, if you're looking to get historical data, you will have to click on market data to get the historical data. You can also get the market depth and the quotes. So like I said, all this will be possible once you create the API, and there's going to be a separate video on doing that. So I hope you have understood the basics of FYERS, and I'm pretty excited about it. I'm sure you are as excited as I am. See you in next videos.